Hey everyone, and welcome to my chaotic mess. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. Today we are working outside in I'm not even gonna humor myself and say garden. We're out back. I'm gonna start working on these Greenstalks. Justin brought around some dirt yesterday, or no, Sunday. Anyway, these ones are already like almost full, so I'm gonna top them off with compost, and then they'll sit here until Justin puts them back together. We have one on the ground, which I'm gonna move because when I want them more shaded, because I'm actually gonna put seeds in these, and it is officially summer. It's after June 21st, so we are going to, I need to move this because we're gonna die on it. Anyway, we're going to plant out some strawberry seeds, which I know it's too late in the season for that, but like, I guess I'm just secretly hoping that some of them will at least germinate, and then that way come next strawberry season they will be blooming. But I also have some flowers. I'm gonna do a layer of strawberries, a layer of flowers, layer of strawberries, layer of flowers. And so that's what I'm gonna do this year, just because I don't think I have enough strawberry seeds to plant out. I have to find them. I don't think I have enough strawberry seeds to fill up a whole container, is basically what I'm saying. But and then once I get to where I'm like doing a tier of the other ones with just dirt and then topping with some compost, then this claims to have 125 seeds, and I'm gonna put 2 in each pod on a tier. So that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on each tier. I'll have to do some math because I might not have to put flowers in each row or on opposite rows. So I'm gonna do some math and see if I have to do flowers or not in those. But then once I get done with these, I already have to go inside. Fun fact, I already need to go inside, but I want to get I want to at least get this moved over into the shaded area, so when I come back out, I overheat really easily, so I'm already overheating. I think it's like 90 degrees outside. Even Stitch is like, no, it's too hot, as he moves into the sun. I put the camera on him. Anyway, let's move this. Luckily it's on wheels, so it shouldn't be that hard. It just might be a little heavy. Actually, it's not so bad. All right. Okay. Oh, Stitch is puking. I can't watch that. Don't worry, he was fine. I think, like me, he was just too hot. We went inside right after that, and now we're back out. Just breaking up the dirt and putting new dirt. Not new dirt, we're topping all these ones off with compost. I kind of break up the old dirt that's already in there and then put compost on top. And then I put some seeds in each layer as we go. That way each layer is getting done. As they're getting topped, I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Anyway, yeah, wow. Not much I could say during a gardening video, because I guess I can kind of do some updates for each plant as we go, because I haven't made any updated videos that are going to be coming out anytime soon. So let's just start with the strawberries, since that's what we're currently working on. Maybe one germination, still unsure if it's a strawberry plant or root, or maybe like a plant that I had planted in there the previous year and just maybe didn't get the whole root system out and it just decided to regrow. I don't know. I don't remember planting any perennials. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But it's possible. It's very possible. I just don't recall doing it. Anyway, I think we're going to end up getting bare roots to plant out in September or October, because that's when the book says for me to do bare roots, is in those months. And so that's probably what's going to end up happening, because I'm not going to try it from seed for a second time this year. I might try propagating some like indoors when I get my heat mats and stuff like that, and try to get them to grow from seed in future to replace any plants that die, or to just fill up a secondary green stock with strawberries, because I would love to grow a lot of strawberries. Also, yes, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Also, yes, I do have a watering can, but it was up front and honestly just didn't feel like walking to go get it. Guys, my pain level is getting to be very unbearable most days. Yesterday, for example, was a very bad day for me. I had a really hard time coping with everything yesterday. So, it was hard for me to stand, like to even stand up from a sitting position. It just hurts so much, and I really don't know what else I'm gonna do, because the doctors just don't seem to want to do anything. They want to shove pills down my throat, which I haven't went and got yet. So, I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, I think I wet the soil to plant the seeds, and I don't remember what I did here. But, yeah, hold on. You know, it's only 88 degrees outside. I didn't check the humidity point, so that's probably the killer. But also ignore my kitchen. I need to clean it. But I figured it's actually not raining for a day, so I would work outside. But whew, I have to come in and cool off. I got one tier of strawberries planted out. Well, seeds. I'm trying everything from seed. I should have started them a long time ago, but like, it is what it is. I haven't done the math yet to see if I need to plant the next tier in flowers or not. But I think I'm going to, because I know when I planted that first row that a couple seeds stuck together and they're so tiny. I even got them coated because I knew strawberry seeds are so tiny that if I didn't get them coated, there's no way I was only going to get like one. And for the most part, I did get just one planted in each area, but there was a couple, I think 2 spots to be exact, that 2 did get down in the same spot. So if both of those for some reason germinate, I will maybe split them. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I am looking, we're going to summer, to see what I can plant besides that. I could plant sweet potatoes, but not in a green stock, I wouldn't think. Let's look at July because it's almost July. Pumpkins, peas. Oh, tomatoes. I can plant peppers and tomatoes. I'll wait. Actually, since I'm starting from seed, I think it would be okay if I went ahead and started them now. So we'll start, when I start doing the pink one, I'm only probably going to get maybe 1 or 2 tiers done of that because we don't have a lot of dirt, but it'll be good to see how much dirt fills one tier, like how many bags fill one tier. Just because, like, I know last time we did a big garden thing, we ordered dirt, and we did think about loading up Justin's work truck and going to like one of those you fill things, but one, I don't know if they're open on Sundays, which is the only day right now that he has off. I mean, yesterday he had to take off of, like, someone actually had to come up and babysit his store so that he could drive me to the eye doctor, and I have to see an eye specialist. That's a whole nother video thing coming. But anyway, so I really don't want to take his one day because he's still working on my hutch project. And like, I want him to be able to relax as well, which I'm not doing a very good job of giving him that opportunity because it seems like we always have something to do on Sundays. And I think, what did we do? We went to the grocery store this past Sunday, which, to my defense, one of his employees ordered cookies from me. Apparently I make the best cookies in the world. I'm not saying I don't. I honestly think it's because I use quality chocolate. Like, and not even the best. Like, I know if I like spent even more money, I could do better. I use Ghirardelli chocolate chips, and those are expensive as already. But like, what am I saying? It's so sad to look at this book sometimes because I still have the garden plan that I was going to implement this year from our, like, but it's laid out for our old house. And at this house, it's pretty much just going to be Greenstock. The only exception will be is if the tomatoes don't do very well in the Greenstocks, I'm going to buy tomato bags next year if they don't do good in the Greenstock. But supposedly it's on the list of things you're supposedly supposed to be able to easily grow in the Greenstock. I know peppers will do well because I grew peppers in it last year, and again, I planted them in the heat of the summer, but last year I lived in southern Florida, and so nothing grew in the summer. Like, even this book has like nothing listed really for that area during the summer. Like, you can grow in the South Florida, you can grow sugarcane, tropical spinaches, papaya, pigeon pea, pineapple, sweet potatoes, and chayote. And that pretty much repeats itself all the way up until August. And then in August is when you can start planting out your peppers and eggplant, tomatoes, tomatillos, calabaza. So, you know, it was a different time down there. Looks like August, I can start planting onions and carrots. So that'll be me. That'll be me planting. I have carrot seeds, and I think I bought onion seeds, but yeah, squashes. Like, so it's a whole new playing field for me this time around. And yeah, so it's going to be a learning curve, and I just honestly, I should have started filling these during the drought, but I don't know if you know this about Florida, but like even during the drought, it was miserable. Well, the beginning part of the drought was still cold. We actually didn't start warming up until maybe the end of April. Like really warming up, like above 70 degrees. I mean above 80 degrees. It was in the 70s most of that time, which is awesome for me. But it's also Florida, and I remember living in this area 10 years ago, and it was still miserably hot during the summer. So I'm not expecting miracles to happen by any means, but like, I don't know. But yeah, I still need to do the math on that. I honestly came in because I'm listening to an audiobook on my other phone, um, because I'm recording on this phone, and so, anyway, it overheated because I forgot to put it in the shade. And so now I'm honestly just waiting for that phone to cool down before I go back out there. So I'm probably going to read another chapter because I'm still reading. Oh, my husband bought me a new Kindle. I'm waiting for the new case and stuff to come. So my old Kindle still works, but like its battery life is like almost non-existent anymore. So I was reading the other day, and when I started reading it was at 70%, and when I finished reading it was down to like 30%. And I don't know if you know this, but Kindles have a good battery life generally. And so I read, anyway, I was looking up things about Kindles, and it says that when your battery life starts to get less and less, that means the battery itself is starting to go bad. And then I also looked like constant use, because I've been reading every day, and that day I literally sat in this chair and read the whole entire day. But it still said that on, like, it shouldn't just die like that. You could read for 12 hours and your battery life should not go down that quickly. So anyway, he got me a new Kindle, and on this book I am reading is oh my god, I done forgot the name of it. It's on my challenge list, which is why I'm trying to. It says Read Between the Lies, and I honestly don't know what the premises of it is. It's not to the point that I want to DNF it. Like, it's actually keeping me somewhat interested. But like, normally, if I think the book is good, like when I'm done reading it and I'm like, oh, that's a good book, I give it a 4 stars. Hardly ever do I give a book 5 stars, but sometimes, like, I will use the 1, 2, and 3 rating. So this one right now, if I was to rate it before finishing it, it would be at a 2. But I'm also like slightly confused again at the storyline. Like, so far it's about a girl who gets bullied. I know this isn't the book channel, so, but yeah, it's about a girl that was bullied in high school, and then she's just having a weird time right now. And anyway, so that's what I've been doing between takes. Whereas like if I was a normal human and could do more, like, because obviously I was sitting down outside, but sitting down outside and sitting down inside is two different completely sit downs. And this is more relaxing to me to be inside and comfortable. Whereas that was, I was hunched over, my back was hurting. Honestly, the next 5 tiers is all standing. And not in the shade. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, because the bag of compost I'm currently working with is super light now, that I'm going to just dump it and then spread. And then if there's still any left, I'll, you know what, like oh my God, I can't talk. The next tier I work on, I'll just dump the compost on it and spread it. And if there's still any left in the bag, I'll go ahead and dump it into the next tier. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some math and see how many tiers of flowers we're gonna have. So I will see you next time we're outside. All right, it's been a couple days since I started this video. I decided to come back and finish the voiceovers because it's either that or watch Jesus get crucified. Okay, that sounds so dramatic, but I'm watching The Chosen and it's getting very close to the crucifixion, and I just don't know if I'm ready for it. I know that sounds silly because it's a show, it's a fictional show. I mean, based on historical events, but you know what I mean. It's just, if you guys knew the true impact that Journey to Bethlehem had on me, like, and it doesn't even show his birth, like, it doesn't show the act of the birth, you know what I'm saying? It kind of goes around the country to show reactions to the bright light in the sky, and it just awoken like something deep in me that was blocked. I don't know how else to explain it. And so I'm not trying to get all religious. I told you guys I wouldn't be religious on this channel. I mean, obviously if you particularly ask me a question, I'll answer it, but like that's all I can say is that I've just been on a very spiritual journey lately, and I decided one day, I woke up one day and said, I need to watch The Chosen. And, you know, it's kind of like I didn't particularly like have that in mind because, you know, like, I don't know. It just kind of like came to me like I have to watch The Chosen. And so I started watching it. And I'm on, I think, the last season, because they're basically at Passover now, and which means the crucifixion is coming, and I just don't feel like I'm ready for it. I know it's like, again, the show is not like, you know what I mean. I don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, we'll talk about some different in the next clip. It's now 90 degrees outside. Whew. Anyway, I come in because I'm hot. I got another layer done, another tier, and it's strawberries. The next is gonna be probably peonies. I haven't decided yet. And buddy, go lay down. He's hot. He thought he had to go out there with me that time. Anyway, I just want to update you guys. It'll probably be tomorrow when I go back out, because I need Justin to move the next compost over, or I might see if he'll just go ahead and dump it into the 3. The other tiers I can take to the dirt, but these ones I need the dirt brought to me. I mean, it's not that it's far, but it's far. Anyway, oh, sorry, that's my, I don't know what all you saw. If you see a lot of blurring, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will talk to you next time I go outside. All right. So yesterday, my husband topped all of these off for me, and I got strawberries planted in all of the tiers. Um, Also, I know it's cloudy right now, but yesterday it was sweltering. I went and found my mom's sun hat and decided to wear it today. Anyway, so last night my husband filled these three up for me, and I'm pretty sure he put compost. I don't remember, but we're gonna plant peppers in this. I purposely wanted this as a 3-tier instead of a 5-tier. I bought 2 of these. Well, my husband bought me 2 of these. They were on clearance, the pink color. So I have 10 total. So I think I'm going to do 3 with peppers, 3 with tomatoes, and then we'll have a 4-tier. And then I have a whole nother green, like a dark green, but of this size. I think I'm gonna only buy the big ones. Like, I like these, and these are good for like strawberries and stuff. But like these, I feel like would be like I could grow anything, and I'm basic, not anything. I mean within reason. Anyway, so peppers we have. This one is called a California Wonder. Then we have banana peppers, and then a mix of sweet bell peppers. So what I'm gonna do is plant these. I have to see what the spacing is. 12 inches. So probably just one plant in each then. And then I'm trying to see if there's one that gets taller than the other, because I want to put the ones that are going to get taller on the bottom. It doesn't really give me so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do banana peppers, the California, and then these. That way, you know, it is what it is. So put those there for now. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. And I'm just going to kind of double check the spacing and stuff to see if I need to put more than one. The soil's dry, which is weird because we watered. Stitch! We watered the crap out of this yesterday because we wanted to get the dirt somewhat compacted. Anyway, I'm going to plant it right in the middle. Guess it'd help if I opened it first. I've never started, I never direct sowed peppers, so I don't know how this is going to go. Same with strawberries, never direct sowed them. I don't expect much out of them, but like, I'd rather try than just let this sit empty for another year or half of the year. So all right, I promised you guys something different in this clip. So for those of you who are missing my cleaning videos, I do have a few recorded. I just have to edit them and get them uploaded for you. I have more book videos coming for those of you who like the book videos. Honestly, the book videos are harder for me to make than the cleaning videos because it requires me to remember, and sometimes it's just hard to remember for me. Or I guess not really remember, but it's hard for me to articulate things. Honestly, I'm not very good at putting my words in order or explaining things right. growing up, like if I had to write a paper, I would write it to the best of my ability, and then my mom would rewrite it for me to where it makes sense. And I'm not afraid to admit that my mom basically did my homework. She didn't do my homework. She just made it to where I'd get a better grade. I'm not very good because I'm dyslexic. For those who don't know, I'm dyslexic. I've been dyslexic a long time. I think my mom realized that before I was actually diagnosed in high school, middle school. I'm sorry, 8th grade, middle school. But she's always done that for me. She's always rewrote my papers or just wrote them for me. But she always knew that I understood what was being written, if that makes sense. Anyway, enjoy the rest of this video, guys. Thanks for watching. So it is many days later and it's early morning. I just woke up, but I did get a haircut and it's probably not the best looking because, like I said, I just woke up. Anyway, we have a 4-tier Greenstock here. I still have 3 more tiers of the pink that we got to figure out what we're going to do with. But this one is going to be tomatoes on these 3 tiers, and these are going to be marigolds because I want to put some flowers out back to try to get some pollinators back here for if these do decide to actually come out, So I have 2 different packs of Roma tomatoes. This one just says Roma VF. It's very, very Morse seeds. And then this one I got at the Home and Garden show. It is by Bentley Seed Co. And it is just this Roma plum. So it's a plum tomato. And I think I want to do these ones the most, so I might do 2 tiers of that on one of this. No, sir. Stitch. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Now. Okay, so I'm just going to put 1 seed in each, I think. I don't know if these seeds are in here, though. I have 2 more packs of this one, so if I need more, I can get more. There doesn't feel like there's a lot in here, so I might not get 2 rows of those, but I want to try 2 rows of these ones. Hey. Stitch! Now! 1. You're being a bad boy. No, you're being a bad boy. What did you get into that you got slob on your neck? No. Well, I guess I lied. For some reason, I thought that was the last place I had to do a voiceover. Ugh, sorry about that. Normally, I take notes about how many voiceovers I need per segment or per video, and I didn't do that. I actually don't even have a pen in my office right now because I'm still in the middle of redoing it. So anyway, let's not talk about my my failures. And I can tell you gardening is very new to me. I know I've done gardening videos for you guys in the past, but I'm still very new at it. I do not have a green thumb whatsoever, and I just try different things, and by doing everything from seed tells me basically what can germinate without grow lights in this area, because I live in zone 9. I honestly don't know if it's A or B. I just know it's zone 9. I used to live in zone 11, like basically 11. It was like 10B, but I was where my house set was like pretty much right on the border of those two zones. So I generally would look at things for, you know, zone 10 and try my best, but I'm hoping living more north will help grow things that didn't do so well last time. I also just started growing things that were at the stores, and I've since learned that just because the stores have the starts don't mean those starts are going to survive here. What they do is they send out a mass thing of those starts. They don't care about the region. So when you're planting your tomatoes at the beginning of summer here in Florida, they're probably going to die because it's not tomato season here at the beginning of summer. You don't start planting tomatoes until now. July is when you can start planting them from seed, according to what I've read in the book thing I have. So yeah, I'm just going by that. And some of them don't ever give you the option to plant from seed, but me, if I can find the seed for it, I'm going to try to start it from seed. Next year, like I said, I think I've already mentioned it before in this video, but I'm hoping to have an area with grow lights and stuff in the future, and we'll start seeds like weeks before they're supposed to go in the ground so we can get actual starts. And then, you know, we'll harden them off and stuff like that before we plant them. But yeah, that's what the future holds, guys. All right, before we go in, we also got a new addition to the garden. We have a new composter. We already put some dirt in it, so I'm good to put compostable things in it. I have an indoor composter. I don't know if I've talked about that before. So let's go inside, and I will. All right, there's my indoor composter. And I know you're asking, why do you need two? This pretty much makes instant compost. So like the other day, I made up compost of just eggshells and banana peels. I think there ended up being like one onion peel in there. And I put it on the strawberries because the internet says compost of banana and eggs makes good for strawberry plants. So I put it out there on the strawberries. So this is kind of more instantaneous compost, whereas out there it's going to take a while to break down. That one I save for like if a onion goes rotten, I don't want to smell it. This does emit a little bit of a smell. So if you put something like extremely rotten in there, it comes out. I mean, there's charcoal in there, so it dissipates some of the smell, but like not all of it. And so the outdoor compost is for things like extremely rotten onions and extremely rotten potatoes and stuff like that. So that's what that's for, out there's for. And this is for like more instant. But now if this, like I finished this and I don't have anything to put it on at that moment, like let's say I've already topped, I'm gonna lift you up because I'm tired of bending over. All right, so let's say I already topped the strawberries or tomatoes or whatever else with compost, then I can just dump this into the compost bin out there and it will just mix in with that compost and help nutrient rich it. So, I mean, I was using an old garden bed. I don't know if you guys remember at the last house I had that black raised bed. Well, it was starting to rust, so I just used that for compost. And then we ended up putting that in the rose bush bed and getting rid of that because it was so rusted and falling apart that it just didn't make more sense to continue to use it for compost. So we got the bin out there to use for outdoor compost now. Anyway, I just figured I'd give you that update. But that's it, guys. That's it for the garden for now. We'll do another garden update probably in August. I think I can plant out more, and I got to get some grow bags, but I don't think I need those till September, so maybe we won't do anything until September. I haven't decided yet. I really just need to sit down because everything's from seed this year. We're doing a whole experiment this year, doing everything from seed outside. I do plan on doing starts the next season, but at this point in time, I don't really have anywhere to start those because we're still in the process of getting that area set up in the garage. So yeah, anyway. All right, here's some of the pepper plants. I'm gonna just spin it because it's easier. And all these are the ones that have not germinated yet. Oops. All the ones with these little greenhouse has not germinated yet. So I'm just showing you, that's the bottom. I don't think any of them in the middle row. Yeah, not, and then these two. So it's mostly the ones on the bottom, which I don't remember which ones those were. The top ones are banana peppers. And then the bottom ones are, let's see, California Wonder bell peppers, which I'm looking forward to. I like banana peppers, but all right, I turned this and this one's heavy, so let me just try to find the one little sprout. Oh, right there. Can you see it? Hopefully. The rest of them have, I put compost, like this is banana peel and eggshell compost. So that's what it says to put on it. When I looked up home compost, like homemade compost, that's what it recommended. Anyway, I don't know what I was just showing you. You were so zoomed in. But that's it. I mean, I can't really see. So if you see something that I didn't show you, let me know, because like I'm doing my best here. And then here's, I planted the tomato plants yesterday, and the soil was still wet. I didn't water them in. So they're definitely going to get watered today if it doesn't rain. It was supposed to rain, so we'll wait and see. If it's not rained by 8 o'clock, I'll come out here and water. But yeah, I got those 3 set up, and then I got 3 more pink layers there and a whole, I think 5 of these green ones. So I have plans, and then I'm going to get some grow bags like that you can set out to plant carrots and onions in when it's time for that, which I think is September. So anyway, that's my update. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my garden with me, whatever it happened to be. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. What do you think I should try to grow? I'll let you know if it's even possible in my zone at any time of the year. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye.